Okay, so finally I'm done with grinding this out. What I'm gonna do is, since Sabin is not learning anything, how close is she to finishing this? 50, so she's at halfway. There's no real reason for me to have her continue to learn that, so I'm gonna have her learn Siren now. I'm gonna have Edgar learn... I think Edgar should probably learn Kieran, because he's pretty tanky out of the group. Have Sabin learn from Ramuh. Oh no, he already learned that. So let's have Sabin learn Cait Sith, because Locke has now finished and he can learn Ramuh. Okay, so this basically you're doing a big shuffle around. As you can see, I've gained quite a sum of money from grinding out in such a manner. Now there's only one thing to do in Jidoor on your way back, and that's to find the big mansion. I think it's up here. Owzers. There we go. Maria! Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. Sellers looks like Maria. Oh yeah, he drops this. That man must have dropped this. Maestro! That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you, the wandering gambler. Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? Here he is, the baller himself. One of my favorite party members in any game. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Of course, you know, kidnapping and all that. He looks really good in this one on his portrait. That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we had that airship, we'd have our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. Okay. In other words... that's all we need to do, unless I want to hit up the shops. Okay. We'll buy this for Cyan whenever we see him again. Don't need that for Locke. We'll buy that for him eventually, like 5 years from now. Not willing to dump a whole bunch of money on scrolls. Let's see, what about the armor shop? Nope, let me in. Locke doesn't use a shield. I think I should also buy for Terra, so I need like another 3 or 4 shields. Buy another white dress. I think the Mithril vest is better, so we'll buy like maybe 3 more of these. I think I bought 4. No, I bought 3. Okay, that's all we need. Actually, no, I need 4 because, oh no, I bought the white dress for Terra. We're good. I'm overthinking things again. I think that's mostly it. We can just make our way... We'll exit south and then exit north. I know why it does that. It's just one of those, like, wow. Okay. At this point, this previously difficult enemy comp is actually reasonably pretty fair. Okay. I love that the buildings are 3D. That's really cool. Oops. There you go. Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. Alright, when he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. But if you don't do anything... Oh, this is simply horrible. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Just slaps his face over and over again. Let him grab her. Oh? We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. If all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Just blinking at each other. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria, Did you not just hear what he said? Yeah, that's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said Celes looks like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. Oh, this is another good line. She could be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Hold on here. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. He's listening. Me, do re mi fa, Maria. That's the spirit. Uh-oh.
I got my own little surprise plan for y'all. Just like Setzer, it'll be tons of fun.
Okay. He drops his own little love letter. Better get to work. We've got to make a star out of you, Celes. Gah, isn't anyone going to read it? This is awesome. This scene is great. Best seats in the house, yes. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria, back at home. No! Oh, Maria! Oh, Maria? My beloved! Do you hear the beating of my heart? I don't remember this. No. My words whispered in your ear. As if I were by your side. Very touching. And then years later, they would make the opera scene in Parasite Eve. Square Enix used to love operas. I wonder what happened. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna go check on things in the dressing room. Oh, I hope this works. Oh, why is everyone singing? Go on, give her some encouragement. What? Oh, okay. I like how the music gets muted as though you're actually, like, in the foyer, you know? That's pretty dope. Like, the attention to detail. Red in the face. Have you always been that pretty? Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. The next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happening to Draco and pours her feelings into song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? He should have said something like, "Oh, the moon is pretty full tonight," or whatever the Japanese line is. "Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? Though promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offered this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows be exchanged? Must my final vows exchanged be with him, not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew." And then this is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the flowers from the highest balcony, which also had a PS1 scene. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time. Impresario. Scene 2 is just a bunch of bullshit you don't need to care about. He's still red, by the way. Okay, bye-bye. See you later, Locke. You don't want to screw this up! It's important! Oh! The Western armies were defeated, and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Ralls, Maria thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. The next line is, "Oh, my hero." It almost sounds like she was going to say it. There's no voicing for this. "My beloved, shall we still be made to part?" The promises of perennial love yet sing here in my heart. And yes, you have a limited time to select it. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. I don't know this part that well. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. I think that's it. I don't think I have to do anything. Act out a whole opera. Oh, there you go. Come, Maria, dance with me! Ha 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 ha! Got the flowers. I wish we had CG scenes for this. That would be so cool. Okay, I don't know any of this. There's a lot more to this. I'm sorry for singing through the first part, but the first part is hype as all hell. Price Ralls? Hold on. That's not right. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is a part of the East now. Had a nice, fat, sloppy typo in the most emotional scene in the game. Price Ralls. I mean, maybe Price is his first name. Nah, that shit was dope. That is amazing. If only we had shit like that, man. You don't see that anymore in a Final Fantasy game. You were wonderful, Celes. It'd be cool if someday they made a Final Fantasy game based off of this. Just randomly somehow. What's this? I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the Impresario. Wait, who had the sprint shoes on? I think it was Edgar, right? I think I should be good. That I'm the Darkness line always gets me hyped, though. What? Uh-oh. What happened to one of the dancing pairs? The Western survivors attack! Impossible! Attack! Wait! Maria! Oh, Draco! I knew you would come for me, my love. Insolent rogue! Knave of the Western Horde! You would address my queen to be Maria. Never shall you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel! I mean, he's not wearing any armor, so, I mean, one hit and he's screwed. But anyway, how is he planning to disrupt the opera? With that? Nani? Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Yeah, this is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing up. Exactly 5 minutes. He knows that just by gauging his strength. Having a second to lose. Talk to the stagehand in the room on the right. I'll help you get up there. Okay, let's go. As you see, this is the first of many timing events that we get in the game. Okay. Sorry, you need to get up to the catwalks. Load the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Okay. Now, the trick about it is that the catwalks are not over here. Everyone's healed, right? By the way, what you see now is in the bottom right, the time still counts down. There's no pausing right now. Well, technically there is if I were to, you know, click outside of the window like that. But in theory, you know, this is a emulated version. You're technically not supposed to, so it's live action. It's hype. Move my ass. Let's go. You have to fight your way through a bunch of rats, of course. Because nothing screams like a romantic finish to an opera than fighting through a bunch of rats on a ceiling. Should be dead. Yep. Chainsaw's too good. Edgar gained a level. I like how cute they look out of combat, and then you get in combat, they're bigger than you are. It'll take me exactly 5 minutes. Should be dead. What? Okay. What? Alright, so I actually did not know that. The gold one will summon reinforcements. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck! I went the wrong way. I gotta go the other way. Oh, Lord, look at this bullshit. No pausing here. No such luck. Couldn't steal. Oh, that's definitely gonna rip him up. Yeah, so his hits for like 700. Alright, lock gained a level. Yes, yes. I'll make you a time to spare. It will take me exactly 5 minutes. Fuck. This is the only one that's gonna survive. Okay, beautiful. Huh?
Oh, rats!
Whoops. I like how it's 4 tons, too. Homina, homina, homina. Is this a part of the play? What? Huh? Huh? Oh no, this will never do! With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How could the story possibly continue? See, he kind of fucked up by coming out in the first place. Why didn't he just let it roll? It's time to LARP. Haha! Neither Draco nor Ralse will win Celes' hand. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. Oh dear, what dreadful acting.
Silence, knave. You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A lowborn thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel.
Might as well make the most of this. Music! Yes, music. So we fight him on the stage.
It's me again.
Long time no see.
Did you miss me?
I like how he's on the other side. That's just excellent. Maybe Aura Cannon's better. I don't know. Acid Rain. What is it? It deals damage over time. Thwarted again! I feel like such a sucker. Well, kids, hate to ink and run, but I am an octopus. Hooray. 2 gil, thank you. He drops his pocket change. Hold it right there! Dude, Impresario, can you leave? You have nothing to do with any of this. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Setzer! I'm a man of my word, Impresario. I'm taking Maria. And he Supermans away. Unforeseen twists at every turn! Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2! I like how they're actually playing Setzer's theme as the outro. Like the actual opera orchestra. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later. Wink. Wink wonk. What a performance. You're a great fake actress, Celes. Enough! But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? We should be right back. Well, what are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Wait. We heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were the world's greatest gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be rewarded. Well rewarded. I'm an idiot. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I haven't said I'll help you. Let's flatter the shit out of him. Wait, why is she not set to anything? There you go. I guess they unequipped her. Did they fully unequip her? Yes. No, not the chain flail. Put on the greatsword. Earrings. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're all abusing their Magitech power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire until recently. Maybe you'll want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please. You know, I think you may be even cuter than Maria. Huh. Alright, if Celes becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What, are you crazy? Fine. Great, it's settled. But I have some conditions. Oh, okay, yes, yeah, okay. We'll flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Ha! I like it. I accept. Celes, are you serious? If you marry that guy... Ready? Settle it with the flip of a coin, my friends. Ante up. Heads, I win. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin! Edgar, don't tell me! I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game now, isn't it? Ha! How low can you stoop? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life? I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up! This game is fucking dope, man. Ante up. Double down. Can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards and fate plays hers. They'll spot us from the air. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We better land a safe distance away. Sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. And thus begins the infiltration. Oh, look at these spotlights. I mean, I could see how someone would say they're a little cheesy looking, but they look pretty good. Okay. So anyway, save. You land near Albrook. I think we should be fine with most of this. Teleport stone. Let's buy 3 just in case. Welcome to Albrook, the occupied city. Venom claws are worse. Sakura is for Shadow. The Bastard Sword is better for both Edgar and Celes. I'll buy this stuff later. I don't even have Shadow. She definitely needs this. I'm a scholar of ancient weaponry. 2 weapons known as Ultima weapons were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blade sprang from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born for destruction. Armor shop. Twist headband. Ooh. Maximum MP. That might be good for Celes. We have white dresses. We have mithril vests aplenty. We'll buy a ninja gear for Locke. I keep forgetting you don't... And the way it used to work is that from the equip menu, it would then move the cursor over like this to select, and I keep getting just... It's a little weird. So I have to do it like this. It keeps kind of like messing me up. You know, just mentally. Not used to it. Who else uses ninja gear? I'll buy 2 for Shadow and Gao. Maybe I'll buy 2 of these just in case. those are fucking expensive, jeez. Oh wow, they're actually better in every way. I did not expect that. Shit, I should buy more, honestly. It's actually like a really good item. Let's see, can I sell some stuff maybe? Fucking garbage. I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 more, ideally, but I don't want to sell anything that I don't have copies of. Okay. Even the game knows the barrier ring is really nothing. Who else can use it? I'll put it on lock, Terra, whatever. I'll just buy it out. It'll lower his health, though. I think that Sabin is good as he is, but definitely put it on lock. Then we have a couple left over for future characters. Oops. Some free chests. Empty. Empty. We're gonna stall commission to painting. What kind of painting should I do? Why are we playing the Rocket Rondu in here? Okay. The music gets louder. There's always an elixir and a clock. You see these guys? Look at that pose he's doing. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Okay. You're not Imperial. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I'm nice. Okay, well, I'll join this dude. Soldiers think they own this place. Okay, anyway. I don't really think there's much to do in Albrook. I think it's a fairly straightforward place to be. So there's not really too much to do out down here, I don't believe. Oh boy. Really, they're just bugs. Okay, I'll do this. Don't even really do much damage. Like I said, the start of this game, you don't really need to grind too much. It's a fairly straightforward game. I'm actually going to use a 10, maybe. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Can anyone else heal? No, Edgar's getting there. He's really close. So we'll just have Celadus just throw out some cures. I don't think you can go out here, can you? Yeah, no. I don't even know if there's anything out there. What the fuck? Are these goblins? Jokers. Oh, okay. I wonder who will have the last laugh. Yeah, that was shitty, I know. That was terrible. That wasn't a good one. Fuck, can you walk around here? I don't really think there's much of a reason to go to many of these cities, actually. At least not right now. I think later, after you do the Magitech Research Facility, you can get, a really good healing materia, fuck. An Esper. Oh, these things are dying. Oh, you can get a really good, I think it's the Seraph one. You can get it later in the game for much cheaper, but I recommend getting it early because it makes your life much easier. So I don't know why I'm doing all this. It's a lot of walking for really nothing. Like I said, the early part of this game is linear. Like, you don't really need to do too much side stuff if you know what to do. So, this is kind of a waste a little bit. Parry. And, oh, sap is actually a debuff in this game. That's what it is. It's not poison. Sap just, I think, takes your HP. Oh, fuck it. Stole potion. Poison. Alright. Everyone learned a bunch. He learned Libra and Cure. So now up next is gonna be Poison now. Okay, learn Float. Okay. Probably should have just walked to the left. I don't know why I walked around the long way. Tizen. Let's use the N. Or is it Zen? It's probably just Zen. You good? What good is an N with only one room? I don't know. Someone I once knew used to pronounce this stuff as Sen, or as Tizen. Like one of the few people I know that actually plays fucking 6. Don't really need anything. I don't really think there's anything to do. Dangerous fight, soldiers around. There's a huge gate deep inside the cave on the eastern mountains. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I think if you go to Miranda, you could talk to Lola. But look how far out Miranda is. I'm not doing that now. I'll do it later. I don't think there's anything urgent to do that. Just move on. Okay. Sleep. The ever helpful move in every Final Fantasy game. Okay, this is the Imperial capital of Vector. So you're around here, why don't you climb back down whatever hole you crawled out of? Alright, jeez, dude. There you go. Shh, I'm a returner, I've heard all about you. I'll distract the soldiers, use this box to climb up on those steel beams and sneak into the research facility. Not yet, okay. Should probably back out and save. I know this is kind of like a dungeon run. Once you go in, there's no way out. Save, actually, should I use a tent? No, we're actually pretty healthy. Yeah, because I just used the N, so we're good. Oh, there's literally an N right there. Okay, well, I used it anyway in another town. Okay. Are you ready? He basically fakes having a seizure. Oh, must have had a few too many. Oh. I'm gonna toss it all. There, buddy. There. Okay, so we can move on now. I love the music in the Magitech Factory. Even the battle music, you know. We haven't heard it enough yet. To be honest, there is no hearing this enough. This shit is great. What is it, Celas? Also, you don't see people's names when you select them anymore. It's the portraits. I'm used to looking for names. Chainsaw. Chop them up into bite-sized pieces. Oh, they're dead. Nothing to do here. I think, can you take the hook across? Yes. Flame Tongue, which is a nice sword, fire element. I don't want to give it to Celas. Give it to Edgar. Not down there. Wait, do you have to go across that way? Maybe that's why I remember it. Okay, do that. I wonder what does a noise blaster do? Let's try it. I could have sworn it confuses people. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it does. A reversed enemy sprite basically is the way they show confusion on enemies. Program 95, what? Oh, it confuses them again. Okay. So some silence. Yeah, okay. Can you, yeah, no, I don't remember doing anything else here. The random encounters are what kill me. Yeah, the noise. A lot of Edgar's tools, I don't think, do much damage or any damage at all. But they're useful if you know what you're doing with them, which for me, I really kind of don't. Oh, okay. There we go. I was like very confused for a minute. My memory is very shoddy of this game. I need to play it more. A nice AoE. So let's learn fire. Yeah, that's it for her with Siren. So she needs to wait for someone else to learn something. How far are these guys? He's almost done with regen, but Cure is going to take him a long time. Kate Sith and Lockie's Ramu. Yeah, so these two will finish at the same time, at which point I think they can swap. And then he can just stick with Kieran, but there's nothing else to give Celas. Ether. Conveyor belt. X potion. I don't think I can go that way. What about this? There's an enemy in here. Oh, fire costs a little less. Okay, that's good to know. Just have him attack. I don't need to use a blitz every single turn with Sabin. It's just the most efficient way for him to deal damage, I think. don't need to heal yet. I think those extra couple of levels I grinded out back before I went to G-Door are actually kind of really paying off, because right now I'm ahead. I'm very much ahead. Should die. Yep. Eggerland region. How the fuck do you get up there? Okay. Maybe you do have to take the conveyor belt, even though it looks like it's running in the wrong direction. Nope, no. Maybe the chainsaw is better. Just for single target, just to have him focus damage while Sabin does the AoE. I'm also not sure what the difference is between the drill and the chainsaw. I know that the drill is a safer alternative, but it does slightly more damage, or slightly less damage, but it will not trigger... Oh, fuck! Well, not getting whatever's in that. Yeah. Actually, let's go the other way first. Ow! Okay, they're not... Oh, come on. Give me a break. Okay, we could kill them. I gotta be a little more careful. I gotta heal more. But they actually did give us more AP, which is nice. What's up here? Shit, come on. I'm trying to take as few extra steps as possible. Chainsaw. Confused. Thankfully it doesn't matter. I don't think confusion lasts. Now I remember I made this mistake before. I believe that you can walk into here and down. It's really ridiculous. This is the type of shit that you would never know about unless you fucked around enough to figure it out randomly. Which old games like this are full of. Oh look, Onion Knights. Coincidence, huh? They're all dead. Little Easter egg there for the old school Final Fantasy III players. Of which there are probably next to none left, because I don't know anyone that played the original. Boosts evasion and magic evasion. Maybe that's better than the peace ring. Oh, okay, that works. I don't know how that worked out, but you know what? It's better than an instant game over. How come we never get any preemptive strikes? Oh, Jason Voorhees. It missed. And that is unfortunately the problem with the chainsaws. It will miss crucial stuff like that, unfortunately. Should be enough, right? Yeah. Oh. Dragoon boots. I think that allows someone to jump, right? Yeah, changes the attack command to jump. I know Edgar is a pretty good Dragoon, but that's about it from what I know. Okay. Blitz. Fuck. Could be worse. It could always be worse with the fucking Blitz commands. I'm actually hitting him, like, pretty decently. I figured I'd be doing horrible. Program 95.